My child was walking through town as a teenager, and a group of older children took umbrage to the fact that she was walking hand in hand with her girlfriend. So they chased after them, grabbed hold of my daughter by her hair and slammed her into a plate glass window. When she hit the floor, the ringleader carried on throwing the homophobic language as she was being punched and kicked. And getting that phone call from my daughter that day was the most terrifying experience of my life.
Basically, as of 2018, I'm basically nil by mouth via a pump that I keep in a backpack, constantly attached to my body 24/7. Last year, I attempted to go in a nightclub. Unfortunately, the doorman pulled me out by my bag. He actually damaged my feeding tube that's inside my body. He didn't even query me, he just pulled me by the bag, physically threw me on the floor and said I couldn't come in the building.
I travelled to Alton Towers once with my partner, and we visited a well-known hotel chain. I'd booked a double room online. I was questioned the fact that I knew that I'd booked a double room. I said yes. She looked behind me, she said, yeah, but you're two men. There was a few more questions along those lines. It came back and there was a computer error. There was no more rooms available for us. So we was told, in a manner of speaking, to leave.
Myself and my friends took our children to a community centre. Everybody had a great time until a group of teenagers found a mound of brickwork and started throwing these at us as we were coming out. And you're trying to, get your keys, get your kids in the car. The closest kids, it didn't matter. We were just shoving them in the cars to, protect them. The impact of that hasn't gone because, these things leave scars that you may not be able to see. Caused quite a bit of feeling of fear, terror.
There was an incident where a group of people came to the house at night and smashed the front window in with a hammer. And they come at night and bang on the front window. And a group of young people rode past me on bikes and called me a f***. I've been diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder as a result of what's happened.
We can't change society and society's tolerance to the abuse that people have to go through if we don't start reporting it and giving the police a chance to do their jobs.
We are living in a time where it is becoming a lot more tolerant and people are asking a lot more questions, starting to educate themselves.
You shouldn't be discriminated against because you have to do things your way.
More than anything, never feel like it's your fault because it isn't, and don't let anyone blame you for who you are. Don't feel ashamed just for how you live your life or the way you dress or the way you look or anything like that.
We received letters from those young teenagers, discussing the incident, apologising, and which was really a really good outcome, which was facilitated by the police and obviously wouldn't have happened if we hadn't reported it.
Don't
Suffer
In
silence.
Report it.